The tip from my kitchen I thought I'd share. I know that we're all supposed to be eating 2 pounds of green or more for breakfast, and sometimes when you don't have any dressing on it, it just gets kind of bland and yucky. So I came up with this dressing, and I thought I'd share it with you. It's about 1/3 cup of chickpea miso, because some people are avoiding soy, but regular miso would be just fine. And then the original recipe actually calls for maple syrup and balsamic vinegar, but I've been told to avoid vinegars, so I modified this to then use about 1/3 cup instead of 2/3 of vinegar, 1/3 cup of coconut aminos. Unlike soy sauce or tamari sauce, coconut aminos have a lot less sodium in there. I'm not saying it's sodium free. I'm just saying it has a lot less sodium. And in order to sweeten it, instead of using maple syrup, which Dr. Greger says it's not very healthy, I make my Chef AJ's date paste. Basically, I just soak a bunch of dates in water overnight, and then I blend them, and I put it in there. So this is basically equal parts. I put it in a blender, and I make that. This is equal parts, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. And then you want to put maybe just a little less than 1/3 of water in there, because that miso paste and the date paste will make this a little too thick. And of course, have some water ready, because you might want this a little thinner. I tend to like sauces on the thicker side. Forgive the noise. And there you go. It's really that simple. So I can pour this over all my greens. Sometimes, oh my god, yummy, yummy, yummy. Sometimes I will even make, like if I'm making a Japanese yam with steamed broccoli and I want some rice or quinoa, I'll pour this over the rice or quinoa to make that a little more creamy, a little more savory. And yeah, I thought I'd share. So just to recap, 1/3 cup, 1/3 cup, 1/3 cup of homemade date paste, almost 1/3 cup of water. Whiz it down in whatever high-powered contraption you have, and then all you have to do, and this makes, by the way, an amazing salad dressing. Then all you have to do is get yourself a really pretty container. You can buy these at Hobby Lobby, relatively inexpensive, especially when they're 50% off. You can pick up these things for $1 something. And there you go. Of course, you can double this recipe and do a lot of it, but I like to do small amounts because then it gives me an opportunity to try out other things. But there you go.